Alright, well, trying to get the mock-up done here on the 1641. Sorry for background noise and whatnot. It's a little hot here in Florida. So anyway, got the cheater cam in there from CB Performance. We sanded the thrust surfaces on both sides. So it's just got a little bit of play, not much. Spins nice. Yes, the bearings are oiled right now. And something that not many people talk about, at least I haven't heard it, is whenever you do one of these, make sure that your oil pump is clearanced. What I mean by that is right here, you got to grind down just a little bit of that. I usually flatten the notches out on the nuts there, just little rivets and whatnot. Little divots, I should say, not rivets. But yeah, clearance that. That way your camshaft will spin and not bind up. So anyway. Alright, right here is where it's important to make sure that you have your marks on the side of your bearings. That way you know that the dowel pins are lined up. What you do is, just like other people have said, you take your other case bearing, you set it there, it doesn't rock, you're good to go. So we are lined up, we are in, everything's good. What we'll go ahead and do now is line up the cam bearing. Where's my mark? I need glasses. There we go, right there. I'll throw a little oil. Careful not to get it in the back journal back there for your cam plug. Probably help if I put lifters in first. Here you lube up your lifters, drop them in. I usually spin them a little bit. Then we'll wipe the top of them off. Right. Got the break-in paste. Yeah, use a little much. Coat that really well. put a little bit cam, not on the bearings, just on the lobes. Now we will carefully line up our timing dot. Where's it at? There it is. Alright. Rotate it around. Perfect. Right there. That's how she's sitting. So what we'll do is go ahead and oil up the gears a little bit. Go ahead and give her a spin. Make sure it doesn't want to walk out. We are good. Alright, here's a closer look up. Got everything, dowel pin set in the crank. Everything's good. Our lifter's lubed with the break-in lube on top, and of course we oiled all of our shafts on the lifters and also all of our bearings. We got oil and a little bit of assembly lube on everything. Yeah, everything's good to go. Grab my light here. See that the timing marks, yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, there we go. Timing marks are lined up. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Now we got the other side of the case prepped. Cam bearings in and lubed, lifters in and lubed, everything's ready to go. Getting ready to put some sealant on it. And before I forget, make sure you put all 6 of those O-rings on the main studs. They need it. Alright, one step closer. Hopefully get her back on the road here in the next week or 2. Oh, and FYI, don't forget your cam plug. Make sure it's good and sealed. And what I prefer to seal cases is Yamalube adhesive. Works really, really good. Nice. Go ahead and set this bad boy on there and go ahead and seal up the case. Alright, that's it. Case is together. Start putting our hardware on. And I realize I really suck at narrating what I'm doing. But hey, all part of the YouTube learning curve, right? Cam plugs in place. We'll wipe up the extra afterwards. I just like to make sure I got a nice outside bead. I don't like it seeping on the inside. But a good bead going to the outside is always good. Snugging them up for now. Then we'll come back and go ahead and torque them. Alright, before you go much further, now is a great time to make sure that everything still rotates inside the crank. And actually what we'll do is we'll cheat. I'll go ahead and put on the pulley. Just to make sure everything rotates properly. Where's the keyway? There it is down the bottom. Pull the clips out. Nice and smooth. Both directions. No hang-ups. No nothing. That's perfect. There we go. Now it's just a matter of torquing it, and then we'll go ahead and start doing the perimeter nuts and bolts all the way around. Alright, now you just got to make sure you torque them all 25 foot-pounds. Now that they're snugged, alright, then one more time. Go ahead and put the pulley on. There's the keyway. And just double check that everything spins nice. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Now we just put on the small 13mm hardware all the way around. And yeah, case will be buttoned up. Alright, here's a little something I like to do. I have no gasket in there. It's just the plate. And what I like to do is go ahead and take 4 regular nuts. Go ahead and put the regular nuts on. Since the oil pump cover takes special oil pump cover nuts that are 3 something a piece, I like to do it with regular ones first. And then go ahead and snug it down. And then go ahead and put your pulley back on. And make sure everything still turns okay. And make sure you have no binding from clearancing the oil pump. Everything here is nice. So we can go ahead and take this off. Put our gasket on. And go ahead and install it and be done. And remember, this goes on with no sealant. Guess it would help if I get the right size gasket. Let's see here, where'd they go? Nope, that's not it. Huh, I'm going to have to go dig through my hoard and see if I can find it. It did not come in this kit. Why is that a booger? Alright, anyway, here are the actual oil pump nuts. If you notice, they have the nice sealer on there, so when you tighten it down, it makes it a nice seal. And those things are, like I said, 3 something a piece. It's like 18 bucks for 4 of them. So you want to make sure you only do that once. So let me go find a proper gasket for that, then I'll go ahead and put the cover on, and that'll be done.